Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's your boy Trey Sense. Yes, sir. Trey Belafonte, if you go way back. Even better than that, it's your boy LL Cool Trey in the building. Listen, it's that time of the week again, man. It's where we discuss the fragrances that I've worn over the last couple of days of the last week. It's Thursday, so this video is pretty much behind, but it is what it is. I hadn't felt like doing the weekly fragrance video. Just been tired. I'm in the middle of my 6th day in a row working, and I'm just a little bit tired. But the show must go on. The show must go on. Got my microphone. I want y'all to clown me because my V-neck ain't right. It's just the way the mic is pulling on it. Okay. Before we get into this, I need you to like, share, and sub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And did I say chitty chitty bang bang? 49er gang gang. Did I say that? I know I got some Cowboy fans out there, but you know, it is what it is. Let's get it. What I wore Sunday, which evidently was the first day of October. It tells you how far back we going on this. Sunday, first day of October, I wore Mont Blanc. And what is this? Legend. Mont Blanc Legend EDP. And this is a compliment getter, guys. It is a compliment. Yeah, it's a compliment getter. There's no other way to say it. And this is a parfum concentration. Of course, I said EDP. Not a parfum concentration. It's an EDP, which is different. But compliment getter. Does it smell a lot like the original? Yes. It smells a lot like the original Mont Blanc Legend. Tad bit sweeter, tad bit deeper, but I'm glad I got this in my collection. It smells good. Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum, and that is a compliment getting fragrance. And that's what I wore Sunday, and Monday, which was the 2nd day of September. It almost reminded me of a Temptation song. What day did he say it was? That was the day his daddy died. I went with one that I've had in my collection for a while, and it is from Calvin Klein. And this is one of the best fragrances that Calvin Klein has to offer. And it is a flanker. Well, it's the OG from Calvin Klein. It is Defy, the EDT. And I was just like, you know what? I really need to wear this. And this to me just smells good. And I walked in with this on and instantly started receiving compliments. It was, Trey, what are you wearing? Trey, what is Trey, what is Defy? Whether you have the EDT or the EDP, I recommend them both. This one is maybe a little bit more suited for slightly warmer weather. The EDT maybe for the EDP for maybe a little bit cooler weather, but I've worn them both. And when I wear them both, I get tons of compliments. But from the house of Calvin Klein, it is Defy. This was popping up at rack stores for $25, $30, and for that price, it is a great fragrance. This fragrance reminds me of something maybe from Tom Ford or maybe from YSL, but nonetheless, I think it is a absolutely stunning and beautiful fragrance. It's a little bit rich, it's a little bit leathery, definitely sophisticated. It reminds me a lot of Tom Ford's Fabulous. It does. It gives me those vibes. Not quite as what's the word I'm looking for? Not quite as deep as that particular fragrance is. Not quite as rich. This is a much more wearable version of that. But nonetheless, it is a compliment getter, and the people on my job loved this fragrance. So, and that is Defy, the EDT, and that's what I wore Monday, which was October the 2nd. I was on a roll because Tuesday, which was October the 3rd, wore another one. And this one is a cheapie. It is a celeb scent, but great bottle, great presentation. Everything about this fragrance I love. And I got this fragrance on clearance for like $5 at At the time it was Burks. It's Bells now, but same thing. And it is Cristiano Ronaldo's Legacy. And the levels on it are right here. I think I picked this up the Christmas, right after Christmas, the first year I got divorced, which would have been about 3 years ago. I picked this up the same day, which was an epic day for me. I got this. I got Dunhill Icon Elite, the black bottle. I got them both for like 20 bucks. Because this one was like 5 or 6 and the Dunhill was like 12. Yeah, so shopping after the holidays when things just kept getting marked down. But this one right here, I wore this one to work as well. Walked in, the same thing. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that smells good. What are you wearing? It smells good. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo's Legacy. Great bottle, great presentation, very solid bottle. I love this. I mean, I would put my fragrance in this bottle. It just makes me wonder. Love the attention to detail right there. It just looks classy and nice and elegant. It looks like a very expensive fragrance. Cristiano Ronaldo's Legacy. I like that one. A little bit clean. Yeah, a little bit. It's got a little bit of sweetness in it. Very nice. Very versatile fragrance. Very easy to wear. I like it. I will pick up another bottle of that, and it's got me on the verge of thinking, yeah, every time I see a Cristiano Ronaldo fragrance, I'm probably going to pick it up now. Just saying. That's where I'm at. That's what I wore Tuesday, which brings us to Wednesday. Wednesday. I went with one from the House of English Laundry, and it is Riviera. I think I put this in a video. Now this one to me is just good. It really is good. It reminds me another one that reminds me of YSL. Oh man, that's something from the YSL line. I did not get a lot of compliments with this one. It's one of those fragrances when you first spray it, you think, oh, that ain't gonna last very long. That's gonna be very, very light. That's gonna fade away, and then it just, as it's working and staying on your skin for about an hour, you realize, okay, it's working. It's almost like it's gaining momentum. It's getting stronger. It's working. The top notes are burning off, and you get to that mid. And what you have with this, Riviera is a great name. You have a fresh, aquatic type of scent. Think along the lines of Versace's, what is that, Manu Fresh, or something along those lines. Just an easy to wear, very fresh, very airy, slightly aquatic fragrance that smells really, really good. Super, super casual. I enjoyed wearing this. I really did. Again, didn't receive any compliments. That doesn't mean that people didn't think I smell good. It just means that nobody said anything. But I like this fragrance. If you see this out for the $12 to $14 that you're gonna pay for this, I think you'll like it. You know, when I'm doing these videos, my mind goes in several different directions because I'll say certain things and it takes me to a different place in life. Like, you know, I'm a 70s baby, born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s and the 90s. Of course, Martin Lawrence was everything in the 90s. You know, Living Color, Martin Lawrence. There's an episode of Martin when Hustle Man was selling pigeons. They had cut Martin's power off, remember? And it was cold in the apartment. And Tommy and our whole crew was over there. And Hustle Man came through selling pigeons on the stick. And him and Gina was talking about it, and he was talking about he marinated in bean juice for 3 to 2 hours. But it was the way he said it, you know, the 3 to 2 hours. I almost said $14 to $12. So that's what made me think about that, in case y'all was wondering sometimes when I pause like that. So something crazy just went through my head and I'm just like, should I say that? But yeah, so you can get this for $14 to $12. You marinated in bean juice pudding. I think that's what he said. Hustle Man running around, what Martin said, running around selling seagulls. Man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. But that's what I wore Wednesday, October the 4th. Okay. And that brings us to Thursday. Must have been kind of cool out Thursday. I can't remember. because I went with something that I think I've worn this once. I picked this up off of Macari for like $15, and it's from the house of Cheapo. Gonna get a kick out of this, Frank Olivier, and it is Oud Touch. And I'm gonna tell you, Frank Olivier makes some really good fragrances. This is the only one I have, but it won't be the last one that I have. If you like oud fragrances, now this one is strong, but it's got that oud citrus touch to it. Definitely reminds me of something from the house of Mancera, but it's a nice oud citrus, oud lemon type of fragrance, man. It's really good. I did receive a compliment on this from another gentleman, older gentleman. He came through my line and he said, "Hey man, what's that you got on? What is that? What's that you got on?" And I told him, you know, like Olivier Oud Touch. And the question that I always get is it expensive? And I'm like, no, not at all, not at all. But Frank Olivier's Oud Touch. Shop Macari, different places, eBay, Facebook groups. Look around and you should be able to find yourself a decent fragrance for pennies on the dollar if you shop right. This is worth every bit of the $15 that I paid for. Actually, this fragrance is worth every bit of $50. It is one of the best oud fragrances that I have in my collection. Again, I would sit it right beside my Manceras, and I think Mancera does oud better than anybody, but that's just my opinion. And I would sit this fragrance right beside those fragrances. It just has a nice scent profile to it, and it gets compliments. It does. It really does. That was Thursday. I had to go to my doctor in Huntsville Friday. I was by myself, so I wanted to wear something that I like. And, you know, I didn't have to worry about anybody else. The weather was kind of in between. It started off cool, but then it heated up. So I went with something that, I just haven't worn, but I think one time since I got it, another Macari purchase, another Macari pickup for me. I think I got this for $70, and it came with a 30 mil that I sold from the house of Victor and Rolf. It is Spice Bomb Infrared. And I think they just came out with another infrared, maybe infrared parfum or something. And this one is hot. Peppers. Nice. I like it. I think it would go great on a nice date night or cool night. Hoodie season is fastly approaching. I think this weekend, which your boy is going to a Tony concert. Cannot wait to get there. Got meet the band, access, sound check, all of that, you know, front row. Don't do it big. Me and a partner of mine going. So not sure what to wear to that concert fragrance wise. Order, I'm sure I'll think of something. But I said that to say the temperatures, I think Saturday and Sunday here are not supposed to be out of the 60s, which is going to be great because today it was almost 80 degrees. Yesterday was almost 80. Today it was in the mid 70s, but it rained all day. But this one, nice, spicy, great to wear with the hoodie, which was the point that I was trying to make. This is one of those fragrances that most women are not going to dig. This is going to be one you have to wear for yourself. Kind of like red tobacco. I love the way red tobacco smells. A lot of females that I have been around do not. And it could be that I'm over applying said red. It could be. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. But it could be that I'm over applying the red tobacco and the infrared. So maybe if you wear this around a female, maybe one spray, maybe. See, I can't even bring one spray. I can't do it. I can't. My finger just automatically, with this finger right here, I mean, it's automatic. Pow. I can't. This finger be over there in my sleep twitching like. So I mean, I can't in good faith recommend you to spray anything just one time. But red tobacco would be one fragrance that you could spray just one time, and it could be oversprayed. And same thing with infrared. Try one spray, try two sprays, you know. Don't go ham on it, but that's not gonna be one that's gonna get you a lot of compliments from the ladies, but it's one that I think smells good. And if you enjoy it, you should wear it. Hell with compliments. Not gonna always get compliments, but that's what I wore to the doctor Friday. Saturday was an odd day for me because my boss asked me if I could work Saturday, and I was just like, yeah, I mean, I guess. I think she just want me to work sometimes on Saturday because people notice that I'm off every Friday and Saturday. What they don't notice is I work Sunday through Thursday and I close every Sunday through Thursday, 6 to 11. Nobody's volunteering for that, but it is what it is. But what I wore to work, and I did receive a compliment, is from the house of John Barbados. It is vintage. And I'll be honest with you. I sprayed this on in my car on my way to work that morning. I had to be at work at 9 a.m. And it was a little cool. And I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, I was struggling to remember why I liked this fragrance. I was just like, I don't. I think it's maybe clove in the top that just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, why did we like this fragrance again? But as it dried down and it got to that sweet, smooth tobacco, I was just like, okay, it's the opening I can't stand. The mid and the dry down is where it's at least for me. The opening, I'm not a fan of. The dry down, the mid to the dry, I was just like, okay, here it comes. That's why I like that fragrance. So, yeah. But I did receive a compliment. I had a young lady, and it's a little bit leathery as well. I had a young lady, compliment me as she came through my line. She was like, "Oh, you smell good. What is that fragrance you're wearing?" And then when you try to explain to people, "Oh, it's John Barbados," they look at you like you're crazy. But John Barbados Vintage did get your boy a compliment. Yeah, that's what I wore to work. And Saturday, before my Irish came on and took a beat down, still chitty chitty bang bang, 49er gang gang, they thing. I went out to lunch or dinner, whichever. I'll say lunch because I got off at 1, came straight home, changed clothes, and hit the door. I wore from the house of Bulgari. It is Bulgari Man Wood Essence. I love the scent profile of this fragrance. I really do. Performance on it is not good, or at least not on my skin. I mean, it is a below par performer. But it's just got this appeal to it. This freshness, this slight wood. Wood essence is a great name for it. It just smells good. I can see this fragrance being for the gentleman that is involved with the young lady that doesn't like a lot of heavy scents, or great for the office, or you're going to church. Let's say maybe you're an usher at church and you don't want to light them up with something from Parfums de Marly, which I think I'm all gas, no break. I'll wear anything to anything. I'll be at your funeral with that gum by the fireplace on or something. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. It's all gas, no break. It don't last long. You already know if you've been around the channel long enough. Something we used to say around here, sometimes you got to pump fake it, baby. But this is one you definitely have to pump fake with, because it's just not the longest projecting fragrance. Very youthful, comes across a little bit blue, maybe ambroxany to me, because it gives me a little bit of a, what is that, Invictus? Just a slight Invictus bubblegum youthful vibe, sweetness mixed in with the little bit of wood. That's what I get. Now, I'm not saying that this is a direct clone of that. I'm just saying it gives me that vibe. Wood Essence from Bulgari gives me that slightly juvenile bubblegum vibe before it dissipates quickly, because it does, into the woody scent that it is. That's what I get. But nonetheless, I like it. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. It's one of those days where it's just like, because in the fall, spring and fall in Alabama, you just don't know how to dress. I mean, you have a raincoat on, duck boots, as we used to call it, duck boot on one foot, Jodeci boot on the other foot, a rain jacket and some shorts with earmuffs, because you just absolutely do not know. Because it was a beautiful day, and it was a windy day, so it was a slight breeze, so you felt like she put a hoodie on. But when that sun comes out in the south, the temperatures go up. So especially if you're in a car, so it's just like, I could put a hoodie on, but you're gonna burn up because it's feel like it's 81 or 82 degrees. So, but nonetheless, I enjoyed this fragrance. Didn't get any compliments, but I like it. I like it a lot. From the house of Bulgari. It is Bulgari Man Wood Essence, and I really enjoy Bulgari fragrances. I think it is a very underrated house. Now, that's it, guys. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Big week this week for me, because Notre Dame is taking on USC, and I think that's going to be a shootout. I hope Notre Dame is healthy. Our wide receivers have not been healthy since the Ohio State game, and it has shown. As a matter of fact, they played the last 2 games with maybe 3 scholarship wide receivers, and one of them is a freshman, and the other one is a converted running back. So it's been a little thin, but it is what it is. Always go Irish. Chitty chitty bang bang. 49er gang gang. Check on your Cowboy friends out there. It's been a rough week for them. Yeah, with that being said, man, listen, I love you all. Thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. Goal for this video, can we get 60 likes? Can we get 60 likes? My videos normally averaging between 300 to 500 views. So if you don't mind smashing that like button and just letting me know that you're here. Always be active in the comments. If you want to support the channel and support any content creator, the best way to do that is liking and sharing their videos. It doesn't matter who it is, whether it's a car channel, cooking show, whatever. If you want to show your support, the best way to do that is to like their videos. Trust me, it helps the algorithms. But if you don't mind, smash that like button for your boy. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here and edit it, thumbnail it, and get it up so you can see it. I love you all. God bless you all, and thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. Belafonte out.